I done goofed. Holy shit. Ah, that's better. Greetings, ladles and jelly spoons, and welcome back to the city of Ridgeside, where apparently crazy things were happening. Boats apparently like islands. Who knew? Who knew? Oh well. Yes, so what are we doing today? Well, you left me. I was in the middle of putting, well, the basic roads into this island, wasn't I? Yeah, well, as you can see, I have fleshed this out. And I've gone with the grid pattern I said I was going to. Well, I said I was going with the grid pattern. Proof that you don't need to use right angles to make a grid. I've, in fact, created this horrendous, well, roundabout and spoke pattern, I guess, with, you know, radial roads and parallel roads and all kinds of interesting roads leading out into a general whole bunch of nonsense. Yes! Yes, very thorough explanation there, Sval. Yeah, I have created this roundabout as the centrepiece for my island. The island is called Alba Rosa, by the way. I know, right? And yeah, this roundabout is going to be... Did I actually set it up? It's going to be... Yeah, this is going to be essentially no cars whatsoever. Just all these kinds of vehicles. Reason being... well... I mean, this get your words out, Sal. This is a very obvious bottleneck, to say the least. A very horrific bottleneck as well, it will be. So, we're basically going to... so, crap, hang on, oh, there we go. We're going to stop the problem from forming in the first place by making this buses and service vehicles only, and, you know, all that other funky jazz that make things interesting. Emergency vehicles and, you know, rubbish vehicles. Rubbish vehicles, yeah, all that stuff. That will basically force the traffic to use these outer ones, which will create a lot of traffic on those, but at least it won't bung this up. Hopefully people will skip this entirely. What else have I done? As you can see, there's a lot of things demanding electricity. That is, in fact, my underground network. I've set up the lines for it as well. I was having some trouble. Did I set the line there? I didn't know. I was having some trouble with connections for my routes. What's it called? Yeah, this thing here. It was giving me some jip. I've removed the mod that I believe was causing that. Turned out it was, you know, the one that seemed to be causing the problem was the demolition. It should be the demolition one. You know, the one that demolishes all the jazz, all the funk, all the stuff. It seemed to be that the game was just disagreeing with that. Couldn't tell you why. Really do not know. I just know it was a broken mod. And I've turned that off and everything seems to have worked great so far. I could even finish putting this in, couldn't I? Right, let's just... Wait. Come on, get rid. What is it not liking there? Alright, well, we'll do that. We'll create a new line. Oh, no, hang on. Don't want to do that, do I? What I want is, I want to take this one. Where's it gone? There's a railway line somewhere around here. There it is. I want to take this railway line. And, oops, didn't mean to do that. Crap. Where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go? I can't remember where my railway lines are. Oh, we're going to have to trace this. Sval, you numpty. Right, where were we? We were here. There's that railway line. Railway line comes this way. Down you come. Is it this way? Is it this way? I'm not too sure. Hang on, let's... maybe we'll be able to find it by clicking on the transport thing. Where are we? Trains! There we are. Where are you? Where are you? You are... You're there. Okay, you are there. So I want to extend this out to wherever the other railway lines are. Balls to it. Right, we're going to grab it by this end, aren't we? Here we are. Yeah, we are. In fact, let's just... Where do I need to go? I've lost my bearings and I hate doing that, right? Let's just... Okay, it has to go along that way, so if we just grab this and drag it off to the island, wherever the island is. Where's the island? There's the island. Drag it off to there. Cannot find path. Why can you not find a path for that? There is a path there. There is a very distinct path. No, there isn't. No, there is not. Why is there not? Right, let's just try... Why will you let me add that? Are you actually not connected? Oh, you are connected. What on earth? It was working before. I did a full test run of this railway line. It was working absolutely fine. Technical difficulties. Sometimes you just have to come out and come back in again and it works just fine. Bear with me a moment. Alright, so we have got it hooked up again. So logging out and logging back in. Well, logging out and logging back in. Closing the game and reopening the game solved the problem as I said it would. Nightmare. I don't know why it does that. It's just an absolute nightmare. Right, we'll just drag you back into here. You know, we want it going along there both ways. Well, that's essentially be the cargo line. Oh God, what's it doing now? What are you doing, game? Right, you're going that way, so we will have you just pop in there that way and then pop in there that way. Why is it going along there like that? I don't understand why it's coming along here twice. Right. Do not understand. Do not understand. We're going to have to figure this out, aren't we? Oh, God. Good grief. Right, you come along here twice, don't you? Yeah, you do. Why do you come along here twice? I don't understand. Okay, we'll just pull that in there. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. There we are. So we hook it onto that one. And what we'll do is we will cancel it at this end. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. Right, let's try that again. Let's try that again, only this time without the nonsense, if you please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's it gone? Where's my railway line? Feck, I lost my train station. There it is. Right, get you down there. Okay, does that work? Has that fixed the problem? Kind of, almost, sort of, maybe. Yeah, it's done it. There we go. That's that fit. Okay, so it's going that way twice for no apparent reason. Could not tell you why. Let's follow it. Let's make sure it goes into all stations in both directions. Because that's kind of what we want, isn't it? That's the effect we're going for. A train line that visits all the stations in both... What the hell is going on here? What is this about? I do not understand. I mean, I can live with it. Yeah, it really doesn't... Really bizarre. Let's just get you out there. Oh, that's why. Okay, pull you in, and then pull you in like that. Yes. Right, next station, please. I should have done this a while ago, because that must be causing all kinds of weird congestion on my line. Yeah, there we go. We've only got one railway line. I should probably extend that a little bit, don't you think? But yes, anyway, back to the island. The island of Alba, Rosa. So what we've got going on here is, as I was saying, we've got like this spoke pattern coming out from this roundabout. There's the spokes and the wheels and the semicircles and that, and then the bus station in the middle of the island. This is going to basically be residential and commercial. All very high density. That is a natural bottleneck, okay? And we're trying to get people to ignore that part there, because cars can't go around there. So what should happen is, ideally, they use these roads and go out this way. Well, they'll go out that way as well, but they'll ignore that, hopefully. I've got a shit ton of underground stations all over the place with various lines connecting the whole thing. I've got myself a passenger port thing, a harbour, that's what I'm looking for, and a cargo one over here. So cargo on there, cargo train terminal there. So as you can guess, this is very much going to be the industrial area. Very much industrial. This is going to be like a nice, pleasant little suburban. And that as well, probably. But here is supposed to be high density, there is supposed to be industrial, and you get the idea of the way I'm trying to lay this out. The reason I've created these distinct sections is because it's linked quite nicely by these thick roads, and I hate having industrial roll over into residential, because people don't like that. Who wants to live in a smog-filled mess with polluted ground and everything? So yeah, I've tried to separate the city off in ways like that. There's room here. This probably won't be industrial. This will probably be commercial and offices. But basically, I'm trying to keep it so that all the commercial is, all the industrial is down this end, so it has access to these things, and it's not trying to send things through all this to get to the motorway network. It can instead use this bridge and head this way. That's the general idea. I'm trying to stop lorries and shit going through nice, pleasant residential areas. We've got this huge, epic, fantastic, amazing, beautiful bus station that we're going to use. I don't know if I've actually managed to set it up yet. Yeah, I have. Oh god, I couldn't remember doing that. Set it up so that only buses will go in there. But this is going to be our link to the world. We're going to have various routes going around the town, and then we're going to have a few. I want to call them intercity. They're not technically intercity because it's all one city. But it'll connect to the other bus station. So we'll have like one going to the old town, and there's other bus stations somewhere. I can't remember where. Where did I put them? Maybe that'll help. No, that didn't help me. I was hoping that'd make it jump out at me, but it kind of isn't. Ah, there's one. So we have, let's set it up now whilst we're here. Okay, we'll have a bus route come to, which one of these looks quietest? It's going to be one of these, isn't it? Yeah, that's already got 2, but that hasn't. So let's create a new line there. And have you come down to, where's my island gone? There you are. Right, and you come down to, say we let the, yeah, because we've got all this here, we'll let the right-hand one be the intercity route. You know, the one that goes all over the shop. Where did I start off? It's over here somewhere, isn't it? That's the trouble as well, losing the start of your route. Feck. Ah, there we are. Flashing. Right, we'll get there eventually. I wish that was a bit more obvious. A big red flashing thing would be really convenient. There's the old town. Now, these are all the intercity routes, aren't they, right here? But this is fairly quiet, so I could just have it come here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that, and then down you come to here. Where's it gone? Oh, there's a bus station around here somewhere. There it is. See, I wish they'd incorporate a nice bus station thing you can do, actually, as like a mod. Well, one probably exists. I was going to say there's a mod in the game. Well, there's an actual feature of the game. That'd be convenient, wouldn't that? Be pretty down neat. Right, there we go. That's that. What else have we got further afield? Do we have another bus station out here anywhere? I couldn't quite remember, but everyone can connect. Just connecting those should help. Everyone in amongst all this, I'm sure. Oh, I can't remember. It goes around somewhere, doesn't it? Where are we? That pretty there. Is it Tidemouth? Is it this one? There's somewhere where I have the great big. It's here, isn't it? This is where the other bus station is. Somewhere in all this, I think. Is it? Is it? Yeah, is that there? Look. Yes, I'm gonna have one connect to this as well. Which one looks quiet? They all do, to be honest. What if instead of actually going through that, I had it connect to, say, this? Nah, because then people have to walk through, and that kind of defeats the point of a bus station, doesn't it? Although I will say bus stations do have. Hang on. Bus stations are well known for having random bus stops out and around and about them as well, so there's that to consider. Create a new line there, that'll do. That one nice. That'll do nicely. And then, where's my island gone? I keep losing my island. Right, so we won't have room on this one, but I don't mind putting it there as well. You know, a bit of red there. Get back down here. You're down here somewhere. There you are. Right, you're there. And I want to make it fairly distinctive. You know, I want to make these distinctive colours. You may ask why, and I will say mind your own damn business. No, because I just like buses that contrast. And I like simple block colours for the ones that go long distance. It may not be obvious, but I like making these things sort of black and white. That is the bus, isn't it? I don't want to accidentally grab a train line. So we'll do that. Make you black and white, and then this one can be just a really, really deep shade of whatever that is. Like that. That'll do nicely. Okay! We have got all of that. So now we need to think about where we want our bus lines to go. Because the idea is to try and keep down traffic as much as possible. So we'll have one come from here, and we will have it basically run all the way around this. Just have it do this great big snazzy loop thing. And down you come. Oh, actually, no, tell you what, let's have it go there, because that's right next to that, isn't it? And you basically want to hook it up. I mean, I honestly can't remember off the top of my head how far the range of a bus stop is, but you want it to service as much as possible. You really, really do, and you want to make sure people don't have to walk far, because if people have to walk far, what they will do instead is they will drive. Okay, that is true of the rail world. Presumably, it's true of City Skylines. There's no reason to assume it wouldn't be. There's going to be a lot of bus traffic coming around here, isn't there? Do that. Okay, so we've got that one there. And then if we have another one from the same stand, sort of maybe going in the opposite direction and around some extra routes. So say we bring it out there, bring it down here, have it stop there, and then have it stop there, and then along you come. Just down here. I don't know why it wouldn't come out of there and just go woo, way wide. Because I haven't set up the routes, have I? I haven't set up the roads to do that. Yeah, damn it. Well, we'll come back to that. Okay, this is essentially the spoke route. Comes all the way around. Boom, and boom, and... Yeah, that's alright. There. You come there. Then back along. Servicing as much of this as possible. Connecting up public transport where possible is also a good idea. Just because it looks nice. And it means people can, you know, get the connections they want and need and so desperately crave. So all of this is serviced this side quite thoroughly. Come around there. Tell you what, we're here now. We may as well have it service all of this. Yeah, it just makes sense to me to have it do that. There we are, and then it cuts back on itself and comes back to there. So we've got all that servicing there. Now this one is going to come all the way along. Just have you come up and service this bit. Shall we? No. Tell you what, we'll leave that alone for now. It's down here I want servicing. So we need to figure out, what is it going to go up there? It's going to come out, it's going to go this way. Alright, well we'll have you share a bus stop with that almost. I'm not planning on building on that hill. So we will have you come up to here. And then loop around, stop at that particular thing. Yeah, that particular subway station, but I don't like putting them there like that because it creates congestion on a tiny bit of road. But at the same time, I feel like it would be necessary to have it there, so we'll have that there. This section of the thing, I mean, I have the underground going down there, but there's no stations. Right? There are no stations there, so we'll do all of this. We will also have you call in there. And then drop off here in case people want that. And then we will loop you. Yeah, let's. No, let's have you just do that. You essentially be the dock run. You can stop there if you want, and then come back up, stopping along the way, and then we'll just have you cut straight back through. Straight back. Put you there as well. And then, where do we want you to go? It's going to follow that, isn't it? It's going to follow that route. Yeah, it is. So we will have you stop off at a few places that the purple one does. Just so there's some overlap on that one. There we go. Okay, and now this one here. Create a new line. Create a new line. Create a new line. No, there we go. And we will have you come... You come up this way to here. See, I would love to put it there, but we're going to go nuts with this, aren't we? It's just... do you know what? Screw it, we'll do that. Okay, and we will not have any buses on the actual main avenue, I don't think. We're going to have to at this rate, aren't we? We'll have you stop there, and then down you come to here. I would love to serve all of this, and then come down into there, but what we really need is an express route from all of this to there. Okay, we will put you... Have you stop there. Have you stop there. Have you stop there. And then down you come into all of this. Nice. Right, we'll have you visit that. And then, right, you really need to be the looping route that we have around all of this. Boom. And... Boom. Down you come. So that's going to go nuts around there, isn't it? Oh, we'll stop there. We will stop there, and then we will have you come back round like that. That works for me. Okay, and we will have you stop on that one. Visit that, and then that. And I mean, this route is probably going to be fairly popular. Probably. This is the sort of route that you would make a 10-minute service in real life. Why would you make it a 10-minute service? Well... excuse me. Yeah, you'd make it a 10-minute service because it's going to be popular. You know, it goes around all these little areas and it goes around all of this extra stuff. You know, it connects a pretty major population area to another population area, going through somewhere where there will be lots of jobs. In my experience as driving buses, that tends to mean that it draws a lot of attention. Okay, we have several such routes where I work. Well, I say several. We have like 2 or 3, and they're 20 minutes to 10-minute services quite regularly. I live in an area where there's about 500,000 people. live and work. You know, so it's not huge. It's not some major impressive city. Although one end of it is a city of several million. But yeah, it's kind of suburban. And let's put that on that side of the junction. And you know, it means some of these routes are really popular just for getting to and from work. Especially the shorter distance ones. I've never figured that out either. I don't know why. I've got you there. Right, we're going to need something to come up to... Don't make you this one. Again. So we'll have you stop there. I say I'm populating the main road with these things and I don't want to. So we'll have you run parallel to the main road. People can always cross through, can't they? I mean, that's one thing people are pretty darn good at, is crossing the road where they're not supposed to. We will have you come in there. Oh, crap, no, not like that. Like that. Like that and like that. You're servicing the industrial area. I don't think we're going to need you there, are we? Right, we'll have you share that one. You can come up there. Come down here, and then along there. Then back you come. Back you come. So have you just cross over there and then come back down. How about parallel to that, and then in you go. Okay. Now that's good. I mean, this is going to be really busy with buses, but they're not all going to be stopping, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? And then... What do we want along here? I want this one to basically service the power stations. People need to get to and from the power station, because people will work there. So a simple little route that does this. Probably not necessary in city skylines, but in the real world, things like that do happen. We have a route that services almost exclusively a big industrial area. Okay, I mean, my company doesn't actually run it, but it services a big industrial complex where they make things such as aeroplanes. Okay, so we're not talking minor industry. So you know, the nuclear industry isn't minor either. And there is literally a bus service that runs through a residential area. Well, from a residential area, and its only stop where it lets people off is at the far end where they make these airplanes. It's remarkable. Right, and we want this one... we've got room for one more route. We're going to have you run up here, I think. Have you just stop along here. Come along here to this. We'll have you stop there. Can we have him loop into here as well? Yeah, why not? I mean, you would never have a bus turning around in an area like that, but we'll take it, we'll take it. Oh, that's interesting, there's no right turn there. Isn't there? I'm surprised to hear that. Oh no, it's because I put that there, isn't it? I don't like that. Oh, no, let's just stop that. Right, we are going to have you come into here first. Like that, and then come out and stop there. There we go. That seems more sensible. And then down the hill you come. We'll have you stop right here, because you know you're near that. And then let's spoke it out. Boom, just a few random extra little stops. I might change that so the bus routes come more directly in. So a lot of them are looping around down here, which is going to cause a lot of extra traffic. So let's think about that for a minute, shall we? Let's see. It would make more sense to have all of this feeding in. Like that. Kind of messes with the way I got this set up. We'll see how badly. Essentially running across and up and down, and do you know what? Let's just do all of that. All right, let's just see how does that affect things. Not too bad actually. I think it might actually improve things. Okay, so we've got all that set up. Now what we need to do is the zoning. Now I'm creating sort of self-contained areas of residential and industry. The best way, the optimal lay, well, there you go. The optimal way to lay out a city would be to have it so that people could walk from where they live to a job next door. Not practical in real terms, either in this game or in real life, but that is the ideal commute, as short as... Well, the ideal commute is never having to leave your house, but that's the way you want it to reduce congestion. Unfortunately, there are drawbacks to things such as industry, like noise and pollution and all this, that and the other. That means you don't really want to live next door to it, so some commute is inevitable. But for the time being, let's get this sorted, shall we? We're going to have all of this. Oh god, it's not going to let me fill it all in at once, is it? That's a pain in the butt. Right, let's just zap it all like this then. How much will that let me do? Nearly. Okay, probably going to be better doing it like that. So all of this, all of this, all of this, all of this is industrial. Now, one thing you're probably asking is, Sval, where are all the services going to go in all of this? And I'm like, haha, you think I've forgotten? No, 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 no. I'm going to put plenty of services in. We just want to get all this laid out so you know what I'm working with. Okay? Now, this I don't want to work. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to have offices there. And I'm going to fill this with trees. Some of these trees will get pretty sickly, but I like the transition because it looks very autumnal. Very autumnal. Right, put some more industry in here. This isn't going to be a specific type of industry either. This is just going to be general industry. Just the general. So I might put in some resources later on, depending on what I feel we need. But for now I think we'll stick with this. There we go. And make that offices because I don't want pollution rolling down the hills and into the water. So I just ruined my ocean views, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so we've got all that. I'm thinking offices this side as well, which works out quite nice. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. Not a whole lot to be done there. Right, and then what we're going to do is up this hill, and here, light residential. Should be far enough away from the industry for it to not matter too much. And who wouldn't want to live on a hill like this? I mean, honestly, even if you're overlooking chimneys and smokestacks and shit like that, I still think you'd want to live on that hill. I know I would, because you're rising above it all, really, aren't you? Did I just kick the microphone? I think I kicked the microphone. I apologise if that made a loud noise for you all. Right, and then here, we're going to put here. This, I think, this I want to be heavy commercial. Well, dense commercial. High density commercial. What's it called? Is it high density? Yeah, high density. I don't remember if it was just high quality or high density. I don't know. What's the difference? Put all this in here. Okay. Okay, and then fill that in there. Have all these outer loops be hopefully what will eventually be high-rise, high quality, high density things. I don't mind commercial meeting with industrial, because industrial feeds commercial, so it makes sense to have them next to each other to a certain degree. That's kind of what you want. That's what we're going for. Put some more offices in there, because I think it'd be a nice transition as well. That's the other thing as well. You're thinking about not just ease of access, because your main road should make all of this flow very nicely. There's several routes people can take. There's no obvious bottlenecks on this part. So hopefully that'll work out alright for our traffic. Especially you want industry connecting to commercial, you want commercial connecting to residential. So it makes sense to put the commercial gives you that buffer between them, if you understand what I'm getting at. Let's put some high density residential here. Now going down this hill is not going to be high density residential, but I'm fine putting it along here because I think it'll look good. I think it'll create something that we can be proud of. Something that will look really, really nice. Skyscrapers on a hill, there you go. Now we are going to think about what else we want to put in. I'm going to put it there as well. Just there like that. And then along here. Now do I want to do it down the hill? I didn't really want to put any down the hill, but I need a way for the electricity to jump. So if I'm not going to do that, I need... What do I need? I need this on the hill. Did I do that up? I did do that up. Okay, let's put it... We can put it there, can't we? So if we can fit it on that hill, the little substation there, and then another one there, that'll make it jump across there. And if I put one there and then another one under the bridge, that should hopefully all hook up. Hopefully, doesn't mean will. There we go. So that shouldn't be a problem. This is going to be... It's a train station, isn't it? You don't want to live next to a train station, but you don't mind shopping next to one. So put some of that in there, just to cover that noise. And then this nice little bit down here. It's good for a little residential road, a little light residential. We will have light residential coming in all the way to... See, I kind of want high density surrounding this, but I don't want this here along the front to be high density. So if we just do a nice little line, we'll just put some nice big but still suburban houses along here. Should look good. We'll do some up the hill as well. I've often seen this in like American cities where they have low residential literally under bridges. I mean, I can understand why you would. Makes sense to me. You know, you want some cheap housing, people will make compromises that involve living under bridges. Well, I think the one iconic scene that springs to mind is Independence Day. There's like them houses under the bridge and the people playing basketball under the bridge and stuff. And then again in, oh, what's it called? The War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise in it and, what's he called? Robbins, yeah. Andy Dufresne in it. There's one role he's just never going to escape from, not in my mind anyway. Yeah, Andy Dufresne and Tom Cruise were War of the Worlds, where he lives under a bridge, doesn't he? Because there's a scene where the aliens are blowing up the bridge and the things flying off the bridge and crushing houses. Weird. But yeah, did that entire book actually take place near Reading? I know it's like 19th century Reading, which was the centre of the world back then. It still pretty much is now, let's be honest. You know, no one's heard of New York, but everyone's heard of Reading. Everyone, right? We'll make this light again. Make this light again! Make residential light again! Woo! Yeah! I'm not going to build any walls, don't worry. Let's put some commercial in, because people need to shop. Fish got to swim, people got to shop. There we go. And then in here... Keeps it near the edge as well, so major traffic won't... Well, major commercial traffic and industrial traffic won't have to go through... residential areas to supply this. Okay, it just won't. Right, let's just put one more there. Now, I do also still have super demand enabled. Yes, I don't know if I'm getting the actual proportions of this right, but meh, it is what it is, and it do what it does, and it ain't what it ain't. I don't know what I'm saying either. So yeah, well, once we turn super demand off, the entire city could implode, but I can live with that. Who doesn't enjoy a good implosion every now and then? There we go. Oh yes. Oh no, not there. But down the sides. Yes, I don't. Oh no, because that's just going to spawn stuff into the bus station, isn't it? Okay, we'll leave that be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be some buses. Let it be. Let's put some high-rise stuff under here. And then, do you know, I'm going to make this residential. Just because. Just because it feels like I should have a bit more residential there. But here, put some offices under the bridge. Who wouldn't want to work in an office under a bridge? Who works in an office under a bridge? SpongeBob? No, wait, that's wrong, isn't it? Let me put some light there, just for no apparent reason. That's going to be busy. I tell you what. Let's go high density again. Let's take this to the higher density. There we go. And then you can just fill that in. Okay, and then we're going to leave that empty because we don't want people living up that slip road. But we do want this to be like a self-contained little village all the way up here. Yeah, there we go. That should be quite pleasant, quite enjoyable, quite a nice place to live. So we've got all that done. The only thing that's left to do is this little sort of Ings area. Now, if you don't know what Ings is, don't worry, I don't either. Not entirely, anyway. In the city I grew up in, yeah, I did grow up, contrary to popular belief and all evidence. The Ings was an area of, well, wetland, I guess. Well, flooded, well, floodplain, that's the phrase I'm looking for. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, it was like an area of floodplain. They never built on it, but there were always, you know, talks like they were going to, which would have been stupid because it was set aside specifically to flood, so houses wouldn't flood. And if you build houses on it, then that kind of defeats the object of building a place where houses won't flood. Don't you think? Yeah, me too. I mean, everyone said it was crazy, and it never went ahead. And I don't know how much it was an actual plan, so much as just a rumour someone created up to cause controversy. Controversy? How controversial? The way you pronounce controversial... yeah, I'm going to stop now. Yeah, let's just focus on building a city, Sval. There we go. Let's put some more commercial in. Yeah, just all commercial there for no apparent reason. Get down here. It's on the main road. I wouldn't want to live there. I would. In fact, I do. No, I don't. Let's put you there. We're not going to put anything in that actual space there. We'll leave that be. Don't want to generate traffic there. That's definitely a thing we don't want to do. Right, let's put residential. No, not off that road. Not off that road. That's far too close to a roundabout. but that'll do. Everything within this side of the junction will do quite nicely. Let's put in some light commercial and then fill the rest out again with residential. Got lots of people living here, I hope. All this all the way along here can be residential. See, this kind of road is just made for it. Let's just leave that well enough alone. There we go. Right, now in here, put some high density in there. Oh, crap. I hate that. I wish it just let me fill all of it at once. You know, the fill tool doesn't work when you can't fill. Who is fill tool? Put some dense there. I don't want to get too mad with the dense stuff in here. No. I clicked on that. I swear I clicked on that. Right, there we go. That'll do. That's what we want. And then just drag some along here like that. So maybe get some nice beachfront, well, waterfront and then beachfront properties. Just draw the line there at that junction. Awesome. Put some light there. More light behind all of this. Yeah. Woo! Who lives in some light residential like this? There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's do the same here. Same here. There we are. It will take a while as well for all the electricity to get around everywhere, because the electricity will only jump from building to building, and I guarantee that for some obscure reason, right, I cannot fathom why this is a thing, the game will not build where there is electricity. It'll build and then expect the electricity to come to it, which isn't the way housing planning goes, you know? You don't think, oh, well, we'll do this and hope the utility companies come along. No, what you do is you get the utilities on board beforehand, install all the electricity and stuff you need. I do have water set up, but the electricity will come down from here. So in theory, the industrial should be what goes first, what gets created first. But, well, this will all start popping up as well, and it'd be an absolute frigging nightmare. And it is what it is, what it is. Right, so now what we need to consider doing is getting all of the schools and stuff set up. Because we will need them, I do believe. And I've set up all the bus services and everything without, haven't I? Now, I will say the bus services don't all have to go to the bus station. I can put one in that just avoids it and just connects up various important things, such as schools and shit. So I might do that after the fact. Might. Probably will, in fact. There we go. And then we need some down here. We need an education. I tell you what, let's put it in this, because why not? And then there's more school room down here, I believe. Down there, and then one. Ooh, I'd love to have one overlooking the bus station, but I can't imagine that's good for a kid's education. No, no, you don't like any of this. Why don't you like any of this? Oh, because it's all one way, isn't it? Oh, for Christ's sakes, well. That'll do. That'll do. Right, then, actually, if there's any gaps, we can always fill them in later on, you know? It's just that kind of thing. Always add stuff to remove the gaps at a later date. Let's put this right there. Just so you're on the seashore. I hear she sells seashells by the seashore. Ah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? And then, is there anything down here? There isn't, but we can put it in. We can do that. There you go. Universities are all taken care of. Now we need hospitals. Yeah, no, apparently you need hospitals and shit, otherwise people get sick. Who knew? Who knew? Right, unfortunately hospitals take up an awful lot of room. We'll put one next to the elementary school, because we like to start our doctors off young. We'll put a little tiny one in there because it doesn't need it as much. Put in a whole bunch of these. Crematorium. Because we don't like the smell of burning bodies when they come out of a subway. Crematorium. Last thing you want is bodies building up, because that's how zombie apocalypses start. You know? Ain't nobody got time for that. Who wants to stop building the city just to deal with a zombie apocalypse? It makes no sense. It's not something that you want to do. Certainly not something I want to ruin my day with. Well, got one there, one there, one there. Probably do with a couple in here, couldn't we? We'll put one right next to the cargo terminal, because if anyone doesn't burn, we can just send them off on their way. Okay, actually, before I go any further, let's put in some of this. Put one there, one there. There we go. A couple of things to deal with the... yeah, with the thing, right? The thing. The garbage, that's what... God, you just can't find the word. Yeah, that's me most days. There we go. Some fire protection. Some more fire protection. Definitely going to need to protect ourselves from fire up here. We've already got one there. Why did I do that? Didn't mean to do that. Let's go to you. Right, then more. Oh, dying. Speaking of zombie apocalypse, I might have just started one. Let's put you there, and then maybe another one over this side, just to cover the extra ground. And then the police. Now, the police, the pigs, the pork, the filth, they are going to need to exist, because I imagine that you'll be a target for crime in a place of very, very nice commercial. People being there stealing from jewellery stores and shit. I imagine. If that isn't enough, we can always extend a bit more out. Now, did I get any fire coverage over here? Well, there's no power to any of it yet, so we don't know. We do not know. Now is the time to set time flowing again. So let's set time flowing. There we go. Now, all that should get power. Yes, it does. It's got power. Okay, is this protected? It is! Yes! How's the island looking? Yeah, the island is entirely covered. There's a few gaps, but nothing major. That's not so great. Can we get away with a clinic down here? Probably. But a hospital would be better, wouldn't it? That just covers more ground. The other thing we are going to need is parks and shit. Park with trees. It won't fit in any of that because it's too big. Small park. Can we fit a small park in there? We can't fit one in there. We can't fit one in there. Why does nothing fit? Ah, there we go. It fits. Yes. Why does everything suddenly fit? Can we get a park in up here? Well, actually, no, this is industrial, isn't it? It makes sense to have plazas in here. Do there. And this is commercial, so we'll put plazas in here as well. Boom and boom. How about... Can you fit a normal park in here? That's not a normal park. You would have thought if you were going to fit anyway, it'd be in one of these. Apparently it doesn't want to fit. Ooh, I can fit on there though, but that's a hill. That would make a mess of the hill, wouldn't it? Yeah, screw it, we'll do it anyway. We'll do it anyway because why not? What's that? That's a dog park where we park our dogs when we're not driving them or something. Let's have a Japanese garden or two right down here. There we go. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have small park. Maybe another small park in amongst all this, like that. Another one up here. Awesome. Hopefully that'll improve land value for everyone. Put one there. Just a few of these strewn around randomly should help things quite nicely. And as you can see, look, they're building building things where there is no electricity. You wouldn't do that. That's just not the way things work. Although this is so close to being hooked up. Oh, what I want to do here is I'm going to do this. Right? I'm going to... Where's there we go. Right, now we get another one there. Oh, didn't work. Did not work. That's all hooked up now, isn't it? Yes, there we go. We should have electricity. Ooh, we got electricity. Yes, it's all working. Okay, so this is now hooked up. This is now hooked up, and that is all hooked up, and now the electricity is spreading like some kind of disease. Come on, get down here. Let's put one there, can't I? There we go. And then another one, maybe. Oh, do I wanna put one in here? I probably do. Will that interfere with anything else? It'll interfere with zoning if I put it anywhere other than there, I suppose. Well, it works. It works. That affects zoning. It didn't. Oh well, I can live with that. I'm also going to plant more trees because I like trees. Trees are pretty. Trees make your island look beautiful. So we will just... There we go. Just tree the shit out of this. There we go. Just... Give me trees! Give me trees. Yes. Yes, more trees. And, you know, they'll get taken away as the island builds, but... Who doesn't want more trees? Plenty of opportunity for logging as well. So yeah, that's the island of Alba Rosa. We will be creating districts and naming them, and some of you who will not be named already know that some of them are going to be named after you. You'll all find out who when we get around to that anyway. Just hoping it keeps building. Yeah. Oh shit! You know what I forgot to put in here, don't you? You know what I forgot to put in? This thing. The The bus thing. Did I zone all that? I didn't zone all that. Okay, we'll put the bus thing up here. Oh, put one on either side of the road and just disguise it. Oh, nice. Nice. Right, so let's just surround that by trees for now. Oh, actually, I tell you what, let's extend the cliff. I can do that so it fits in, can't I? Of course I can. I'm the boss. Right. Let's. Oh crap! Didn't mean to do that. Right. There we go. Oh wow! It does not like that. Look at that. Look at the lag on that. That's ridiculous. All right. Let's just soften that down a bit. That looks natural, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, and we're putting that extra bus route. I was going to say we're going to have to deal with the bus routes because they're going to create huge queues. Just about because I increased the capacity, but the game still allocates buses the same way. It leads to all kinds of congestion, and it's not good, right? So we'll do this. No, what are you doing that for? I don't want that. I don't want you to do that. I want you to. There we are. There we are, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then. It's an incredibly bananas residential thing. Residential route. There we are. And then... Oh, it doesn't go up that way, does it? Damn it! I'm going to have to go up and round, I think. And then back down in. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. Let's put you there. And then another one... there. Perfect. And one there. And then one there. Just so they're not sort of overlapping each other, you know? One thing I do not want is all the buses getting caught up in the same space. Definitely do not want. Nothing there, but there is something... That's great, let's just come along to here. Let's put one there and then another one there. There we go. So that's now just essentially a loop. Well, that works for me. And hopefully these things will start spitting out buses now, because that's the nearest depot, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. It's not spitting out buses. Okay, well, I tell you what, let's take a quick look at the bus routes and see how many it's kicking out, okay? You have got 10 buses, which is not bad, not bad. Got you. You've got 14. Not really necessary. See, I think it decides it based on the length of the route. You're not going to need 21 because you've only got that. Let's pull you down to 15. There we go. You're alright. If we start seeing queues forming down here, we'll rearrange it all. You're definitely not going to need 21. Let's knock it down to 10. How about you? Yeah, and you're not going to need 30. Holy shit. There we go. It's just bonkers. Yeah, it's definitely doing it because of the length of the route, but it doesn't take into account how many stops there are. There's like 2 stops on this route. Oh, where are they all? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. That's just us coming out of the thing. Oh dear me. That's just things coming out of the bus depot. Shocking. It's been like that for quite some time as well. Not a lot I can do about that because they're heading off. Where are they heading to? Where are you heading? Line details. Line overview. No, wait, that's not what I want. Where are they going? Where's the thing that shows me the stuff? That's the one. Very articulate, Sval. And they all come along and go into... Why the hell are they forming there? Is that really the nearest one? No, it isn't. I don't know why they're coming out of that one. I do not know. I do not know. I do know that this is all kinds of bad. This is not the best way for it to be. Oh my god, it's already queuing onto the motorway. Do you know what? It's that, isn't it? It's that bus stop there. What is that bus stop? Can I move you to there? There you go. That might make a bit of a difference. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Well, by the time we get back to our other island, everything will be built, you know? It'd be quite alright. How are you doing? Got 6. I don't think you need that many buses on that route, do you? I'm going to knock you down to 4. There we go. I'll do. Yeah, see, that's helped already. What'll help even more is if I do this. Make this lane, this inside lane, no cars. No taxis, no lorries. Do it all the way back to that junction there. Awesome! Everything is awesome. What are you up to? Oh. Oh. What's going on with you guys? Oh, it's because I cut down that one, isn't it? Alright. Let's just go to you. There we are. And go to you. Why are these dead buses coming out? Oh, you're going back in? No, that's one way to do it. Not really helping here, am I? I'm not really helping. I think I'm going to make that one way. So where can they actually get out after that? Oh, no, that's the only way in and out of that estate, isn't it? That's the problem. Oh, Sval, you're an idiot. Alright, I'm going to bring that down there and into there. Because I think that'll fix the problem. Especially if I make it out only. Out only? Out only, yeah, only out. I know what I mean. I know what I mean. Right, so we'll start there. And get you onto that, and then hook you up like that. Okay, and then make this one in only. In only. That. There we go. Perfect! Right, and we're going to have to upgrade this one as well, because that is not good. That is causing a bottleneck in itself, so that only needs that. Yeah, I can get away with making that one way as well, can't I? If I do that, like that. What's happening? What have I done? Why can't you? Where are you supposed to go after this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what its problem is. You're not letting me come in there? You're not letting people turn? No, that's fine. Why would you have a problem with that? I don't understand. Let's put it back to how it was then. You alright? I don't get what its objection to that is. I really do not. Yeah, well. I literally only changed that and that, and it's done this. Where are you supposed to go after this? What is stopping you from going to your next thing? Oh, okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We've encountered an error. We've encountered an error. Ah, shit. If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra.